Good day, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. It's Kyle here, and in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Chainlink. As Chainlink is breaking out, it's ready for some price discovery, and there's some interesting targets we should be paying attention to the upside. Before we begin, I would like to say thank you to everybody that's been subscribing, liking, commenting. I appreciate that very much, as this is a lot of fun building this community and bringing you guys some fun technical analysis on some of these projects. So getting started here, the first thing I like to do is I like to plot in these purple box liquid zones here, and these areas are showing me the last known areas where price action got into and was rejected very, very quickly. You can see wicks come up into this area and price action doesn't stay there very long, and then these big pullbacks to the downside. And I like to stick them in to the bottom side of the range as well, because you can see price action comes down, doesn't stay in there very long, wicks right out of there, and then back to the upside we go. And this is important because once I identify these areas, I can set an alarm there. And what I'm looking for is I'm looking for the daily candle body closures. You see this daily candle body close up above there, coming in on really nice volume down below, getting above the moving average, well as obliterating the last several days of volume read. And what that's essentially signaling to me is that there's a change of behavior between buyers and sellers. It's telling me that whoever was selling this area back here, it could have been a group of people, could have been one big trader, who knows. But the point is that they're no longer there. There's no longer a big rejection, as this candle convincingly got through there, closing that daily candle body up above and on that good volume. That volume down below is signaling that the market agrees that price action needs to be trading at higher levels and needs to be entering into some new price discovery. So there's a lot of confluence between that. And once that happens, what I typically look for is the back test at the top side of that liquid zone. In this case here, it comes in around $44.36. And you can see that price action tried to get back there, but was front run. So at the end of the day, I look at that as a very bullish back test, as traders were eager to front run that, pushing price action towards continuation to the upside. So now that we have this overall range resolved to the upside, we can start plotting in some targets. So what I like to do is I like to come out to a weekly, and I'll take a fib, and what we'll do is we'll take it from that swing there down to this wick here on this red candle here. And now we can come up with some interesting targets to the upside. So I'll bring this back into a daily. And a very common target, a very short-term target, is actually the one spot 414. It's not usually a reversal point, but it is an area where some high-frequency bots will take some profit, as well as some traders that are just looking to get a really quick gain to the upside. And that is coming in around the $50 mark. And as you can see, price has been hesitating around this area, but looks like it's going to break through it. We see it get up there. That quick little rejection there, and now we're getting some continuation. The next area to be paying attention to is the one spot 618. And again, I don't view this as an area that's going to be the ultimate target on this breakout. I'll show you what that is in a minute here. But the one spot 618 is around $53.44, and most of the time it acts kind of like the one spot 414. So perhaps we see price action get up there, hits that one spot 618, and what we want to do is look for price action to float down, maybe find support off the one spot 414, and that's typically when we'll see price action scoop up, get above that one spot 618, and be on its way to the more common midterm targets. Now, the more common midterm targets are going to be around the 2 spot 272. That's coming in around $63. But I would say the next area where we could see a high before the next range of consolidation is likely to be around that 2 spot 618, and that is coming in all the way up around that $68 mark. So things are looking good here. I'd put $68 as my midterm target. These targets down here are just usually areas of hesitation. So, you see that price action get in there, hesitates a little bit. Just understand that there's likely some bots and algorithms taking profits around there, as well as short-term traders, and that's exactly why you'll see that there. But for the more patient swing trader, again, let's keep our eyes up on that $68 mark in the coming weeks here, as things are looking good. Now, things don't move in a straight line, and you don't have to take my word for it, because when you look left, you see plenty of red candles along the way. So you never want to chase these pumps. You want to try to get the pullbacks. You want to be as strategic as possible in purchasing here. There's always more value in buying the red candles strategically, of course. Now, another thing I like about these purple box zones here is that if price action was to have rolled over here and get back below the bottom side of it, coming around $42.60, then that to me would invalidate the breakout, and it gives me an actionable area where I can pull some risk off the table and say, okay, a little bit of a fake out here, and that helps me protect my capital. So always keep that in mind. Always have a condition to the downside, because for every probability, there's a possibility. And we all know as mature traders and investors that this isn't a crystal ball, but it gives us very, very good insight into the market between the behaviors of buyers and sellers. And it gives us actionable areas where we can enter positions in areas of value, as well as take our positions off the table if price action is to go against us. So let's have a look at some confluence here. Down below, the RSI is looking really good here. We see it getting into the bullish control zone, finding support at the edge of the bullish control zone, and now is angled nice and strong to the upside. And I love to see a read like that as these candle bodies push to the upside. I mean, that has plenty of room to run. It's overall giving us testimony to the strength of the move that we're seeing here, and things are looking really, really good there. Stochastics aren't giving us much other than potential cross to the upside here. And these stochastics, to me, are a range-bound indicator anyways. And because we're resolving the overall greater range right now, I just consider that a very strong read to the upside. MACD is looking good, giving us a nice strong candle to the upside as well. If we go out to the weekly here, looking at some confluence on the weekly, this is really good. We did see that the RSI fell from grace there for a short period of time, but got right back in there. And this weekly has plenty of room to run here, plenty of room. We see that the exponential is starting to, curve its way to the upside. This is looking very good for Chainlink. Chainlink's looking very powerful. Stochastics are hinting to a fresh cross to the upside here, but it is notable that the trading week still has 2 days remaining, so that is not a confirmed signal. MACD is looking for continuation here. We're just seeing that histogram build more and more positive momentum here. And let's go right into a shorter time frame here on the 4 hour. 4 hours looking fantastic. We see the 21 exponential here. That's in yellow, picking up price action. So price action scooping into that 21, nice candle body closure above the 10, and these all have a positive slope, and it's looking to me like they're ready to fan away from one another. You can see that they do that right here, and when you look left, you see that as the momentum picks up, they like to fan away from one another. And down here on the RSI, looking good as well, getting back into the bullish control zone, getting above the exponential, fantastic. Stochastics momentum up, looking good there as well. And on the MACD, we see that the negative momentum is beginning to wane, and the MACD is looking for a fresh bullish cross on the 4 hour. So it looks to me that Chainlink is in for a good weekend here, looking for some pump action. And so let's keep our eyes on some of those targets. Again, if you see price hesitating around the 1.618, just know that that's where bot sell goes, and traders are likely taking a little bit of profit off the table. We'll look for support off the 1.414, and then we'll look towards these greater targets up here. And I do think Chainlink over time is going to get much higher than $68, assuming that the bull run continues. So far, looking good. Congratulations, anyone that is experiencing some gains off Chainlink, that was patient through these consolidations. You'll typically see people get irritated in these areas, and they'll see other altcoins popping off, and that's when you want to start paying attention to these. And Chainlink, if we come back out to the weekly, has a fantastic looking chart. This is a very, very bullish chart on the weekly here. So Chainlink is definitely one of the gooders here to stay with us and into some price discovery. So this is very exciting times. Anyways, thanks so much for coming by and checking out this video, everyone. Thanks for the likes, the subscribes, being a part of this community. It's been a lot of fun building this channel. Looking forward to seeing the next one. Take care.